Good morning, everyone. This is Political Science lecture, and today we will start a new chapter India's Foreign Policy. And the new topic is Principle of India's Foreign Policy. So, first of all, you should know what do you mean by the foreign policy. Foreign policy or foreign relations refer to how a government deals with the other countries. The government chooses its foreign affairs policy to safeguard the interests of nation and its citizens. Trade. In this context means of international trade like import, export, tariffs or assumptions. So next one is basic principles governing India's foreign policy. India's foreign policy means objectives and principles are given in Article 51 under the Directive Principles of Policy in the Constitution of India. These principles are like promotion of international peace and security, friendly relations with the other countries, and respect for the international law and international organization like UNO, and finally the peaceful settlement of international disputes. So these are the main objectives and basic principles of India's foreign policy. First of all, Panchsheel. Indian policy makers understood the linkage between the peace and development of survival of mankind. And in this view, the destruction caused by the two world war, First World War and Second World War, they realized that for the progress of nation, a durable world peace was needed. So, India desire a peaceful and friendly relations with the other countries. So, while the signing a peaceful agreement with China, India also advocated adherence to five guiding principles known as Panchsheel. Panchsheel was signed on 28th April 1954, and since then it has become as the guiding principle of India's bilateral relations with the other countries. And in these Panchsheel include the following five principles of foreign policy. First, mutual respect for each other, non-aggression against each other, non-interference in each other the internal affairs, equality or mutual benefit, or peaceful coexistence. So these are the core principles of non-alignment. Next one is policy of non-alignment. Next one is policy of non-alignment. Non-alignment is a part of international policy adopted by almost all decolonized countries not to join any of the power blocs and maintain secular from them. So non-alignment means a policy of not to belonging of any military bloc, and this policy was adopted by India during the phase of Cold War in the bipolar world during the Cold War between the USA and USSR. This policy is based on the principle of peaceful coexistence, and it simply implies that India is free to take her own stand on the world issues. India decided not to join any of the military bloc. So, as the world faces great threat from the unipolar world led by the USA after the disintegration of Soviet Union, the NAM can act as a check against undue dominance or hegemony of any country or bloc. So, NAM can provide an important forum for the developing countries to discuss any world issue or dispute. Next one is policy of resisting colonialism, imperialism and racism. India has been a victim of colonialism and racism and was such opposed to these evils in any form. India considered colonialism and imperialism as a threat to the international peace and security. So India was the first to bring an issue of apartheid in UNO in 1946, and India raised her voice for the independence of Indonesia and organized the Asian Relations Conference on this purpose. So, the end of racialism in South Africa in 1990 was a great success for the Indian policy. So, next one is peaceful settlement of international disputes. One of the core elements of India's foreign policy is to faith in the political solution and peaceful settlement of all international disputes. And at present, India is a favor of a resolution of peaceful settlement of a problem of democratic upsurges in the Middle East, and so on. India is always against the foreign military intervention of resolving international problems. So the principle continues to be the cornerstone of India's policy. Last one is support to UNO, international law and just equal world order. In order to make the composition of Security Council more realistic and democratic, India has proposed and supported the reforms of Security Council and other UN agencies. India is one of the claimant of a permanent membership in the Security Council, and India also always support to the UNO, international law and just equal world order for any international dispute. So this is all about the foreign policy and basic principles of India's foreign policy. Maybe you all have understood. Thank you.